Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Let's take a look here. I've gone up to 19.4, but we've breached the thing, and now we were coming down. I kind of left it a bit late today, but yay. So, my time in range is still 88 or 85%. So, yay. Now, we're continuing on now with our back to basic talks. And what I want to talk to you today about is self-care. Taking care of yourself. I know, self-care. Does it mean taking care of yourself? Now, what I want to do is to touch base that self-care does not only mean your diabetes. It means the whole enchilada. Taking care, self-care includes your mental abilities, your mental status, your diabetes, your other health conditions. You want to make sure everything is copacetic. Get your heart checked out. Any other complications? You want to make sure that you're starting on an even playing field. Now, I've decided to include self-help in this total area because you have to know that anything else can affect your diabetes. We know that if you get an infection, your blood sugar is going to climb. If you're eat too much, your blood sugar is going to climb. There's so many variables out there that you have to make sure that you are one with where your health condition is at the current time. Sorry, baby. There we go. Now, I learned this the hard way. When I started to decide that I was going to do this, I was going to start taking care of myself and having my numbers work out, and I went to I just printed off a sheet, designed my own logbook, and started having my diabetes recorded. That's all I did. I did the blood sugars, and I worked hard on that, trying to make sure I did that. But I didn't do anything else. I did take a look at my exercise. I did take a look at any other conditions. At that point, I was going through retinopathy. I didn't go to the eye doctor and say, hey, how is that going? And that's something you really should be doing. You want to make sure that your body isn't the best, just because your blood sugars are coming down does not mean that, oh, all of a sudden you're just going to feel so great and everything's going to be working well. You'll get a promotion at work. It's not going to happen. You need to make sure everything's in place. You want to start eating better. You want to make sure you're not only recording the information down for you, but it's for your doctor, for your dietitian. It's mind-blowing. Always keep an open mind, too. I said something I can't believe, I think it was in the introduction, that back to basics does not mean that you go back to your basics when you were diagnosed. If you were like me, that's 47 years ago, and my blood sugars and the amounts have changed. So, what do we do? Well, first make an appointment with your doctor. You should always ask, what else can I be doing? Are there any other medical conditions that pertain to me that are happening out there? What do I need to take a look at? So often people will just do what I did, start off, and just recording blood sugars. I didn't even really look at the blood sugars. I wasn't saying, okay, yeah, my blood sugar's up that day. Sorry. Is there anything else that's causing that? No, I just was happily on my way. What I would do is every day, just because it beeped, I would get my little glucometer out. It was a different version, and do a blood test. And then I'd go off and eat. I would take my insulin, and I'd go off and eat, and they're great. But what happened with that information? I just got to the point where, hey, I can record all these numbers. And on the side of my finger, give me my number up there. .1, and we'll calibrate this. That's not a good number. But okay, so what am I gonna do with that number? You have to be open to take this information and do something with it. Contact your doctor. Sorry, just putting it in my system. Had to calibrate my pump. In self-care, things like making sure all your equipment is working at the best it can. Not just sort of, oh well, yeah, I think it works well. I think I know how to do that. Maybe go out and get some extra training. Don't be kind of just complacent. Talk to your doctor. See your eye doctor. Start off at a blank slate, but just make sure you've seen your eye doctor, your kidney doctor, whatever doctors, but your endo is going to tell you what you need and what you don't need. It's important that you deal with these things. Self-help doesn't mean that you go and find the newest guru, but you taking care of yourself. Then you can start taking a look at all those other books that talk about insulin resistance. But that, once you get your blood sugar stabilized, you can move on. But there's work to do before you really start stabilizing your blood sugars. Make sure that you know everything you can about your diabetes. And are you ready to start such an endeavor? And discuss the plan over with your doctor. And with that, have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.